Hawkeyes!
Thank you, Mark.
Okay, this is the men's 1,000-yard freestyle. Swimming in lane number 1, Michael Ubert. Lane number 3, Patrick Wagon. And lane number 5, Manny Belzer. Patrick opens with a 24.99. Manny opens with a 25.64, and Michael opens with a 25.53. Patrick's second 50 was a 28.35 for a 53.34. Manny's was a 28 flat for a 53.64. Michael's was a 28.33 for a 53.86. Third 50, Manny's at a 28.89. Patrick's at a 28.99, and Michael's at a 28.77. Fourth 50, Patrick's at a 29.29 for a 151.62. Manny's at a 29.32 for a 151.85, and Michael's at a 29.31 for a 151.94.
You have Manny in lane 3, right?
Manny's in lane 5.
It looks like Manny's in 3.
No, that's Patrick.
Look at
I'm telling you, that's how they had it on the board.
well, look at the video. Is it Patrick?
That's the way they had it on the board, I don't know.
Okay, well,
Fifth 50, Patrick's at a 29.37, Manny's at a 29.55, and Michael's at a 29.33.
You're right. Looking through the video screen, it's hard to see. You're right.
650, Patrick at a 29.21, Manny's at a 29.32, and Michael's at a 29.39.
Boy, my screen is so small, I can't hardly see who's swimming.
Patrick's at a 29.52, Manny's at a 29.40, Michael's at a 29.56. Patrick's at a 29.67, Manny's at a 29.46, and Michael's at a 29.59.
That's the last one right there.
No, you may be right. Is that?
Yeah, I can't.
No, I'm not sure who's swimming in.
I know, they don't look like they're matching the
Okay,
names.
lane 3 is a 29.31.
Okay, who does that look like close up?
Lane
See, that looks
5
like
was a
Manny.
29.48, and lane 1 is a 29.48.
Okay, look at lane 3.
Nate. 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 Who's in 3? Manny's in 3.
I knew it.
Okay. Last 50.
I knew it. I'm
Okay,
not blind.
last 50. Manny in lane 3, sorry about that, was a 29.40. Lane number 5 is Patrick with a 29.34. And lane number 1, Michael, is a 29.61. The 500 splits for Manny was a 4:48.10. Patrick was a 4:48.40. And Michael was a 4:48.90.
You can tell.
Last
by the-
50. Manny was at a 29.27.
I can tell by the stroke, you know.
Patrick was a 29.35 and Michael's at a 29.57. You're right. That's why I noticed that too about Manny's wrist. He bends that wrist real funny.
Well, then when I started doing close-ups, their faces look different.
Again, Manny in lane number 3, his last 50 was a 29.43. Patrick's was a 29.48, and Michael's was a 30 flat. Again, correction. Manny is in lane 3, Patrick is in lane 5, and Michael is in lane 1.
And Vicky is not blind.
And Vicky is not blind. Well, I'm just looking at the scoreboard.
I know.
Okay, Manny's last 50 was a 29.33. Patrick was a 29.41, and Michael was a 29.46.
And third for Myler, well, Christian scored 271.65. Second, with an NCAA regional qualifying score from Iowa, Abby Brilliant scored 289.57. And our winner from Michigan State,
Okay, last 50, Manny was at 29.45. Patrick was at 29.30, and Michael's at 29.49.
further than for the Michigan State, Charlie Marlowe scored 222.15. The second place, Gracie Butler, scored 238.80. And our winner is Addison,
Addison won? That's great.
They're talking about Becky scratching the 400. Last 50, Manny was at 28.73. Patrick was at 29.16, and Michael was at 29.46. Manny was at 28.54, Patrick was at a 28.85, Michael was at 29.47. Yeah, she's only one for that.
Is that the only other event she was in?
Okay, Manny is a
Probably married her this year.
28.41. Patrick was at 29.26, and Michael was at 29.45. Okay. Manny's last split was a 28.44. Patrick's was a 29.36, and Michael's was a 29.43. Okay, last 50, Manny was at 28.40, Patrick was at 29.14, Michael was at 29.33.
Is Manny going to get the record?
I don't know. Okay, Manny finished up with a 27.86 for a 9:35.96. Patrick finishes up with a 28.38 for a 9:40.09, and Michael finishes with a 28.59 for a 9:43.15.